Daniel?
Hello?
Yes, hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Daniel, we got many things to discuss today. So, um, what about the homework first?
Oh, okay, sure. I share the screen right now.
Yes, please. And while your screen is being shared, because yeah, typically that takes some time. Let me understand from you more about your project, please. So, what knowledge do you have about the Down syndrome?
Mm,
And why you choose the Down syndrome, because that needs a specific knowledge about this critical case. Why you choose it this way? Who choose it for you?
I chose it for myself because of my sister is Down syndrome.
Oh, okay.
She's a Down syndrome girl, and I wanted to do something that can help her with her education, and that's why I did the project.
Okay, okay. um hmm okay. I mean, did you consult anybody before you start, I mean, you start deciding this direction of the project?
Um,
Did you
no,
consult your father or even your
no,
oh,
I
okay.
did. I didn't consult them at first because I think I was rushing a bit finding a project for my final
Mm-hmm.
year project
Okay.
because I have to send few things and a lot of my project my title got declined by a lot of supervisors because they said that this project has been done and they need something that is different.
Hmm.
I did something that so I tried to do something that a bit personal for me. That's why I did this.
Okay. So, okay. Daniel, are you a Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Okay. So, Daniel, let me just share with you um, something that I teach my children, and I personally do it. So, when I am in front of a critical situation, that its decision or my decision will actually have a lot of consequences, not only on me, but also even on the people around me. I will take some time to do this, what Allah teach us to do, which is Salat Istikhara. So I think I will not explain about this Salat details, but what I just wanted to tell you that it never let me down. So even if things does not go very well in the start, when after I've done my Istikhara, or even in the middle, it proves to me at the end that uh, that it works very well at the end. So my advice to you: any critical decision, before you do it, so please. So sometimes human does not really have to people, trusted people, or you are not able to disclose that complete problem to somebody else to advise you. So please focus on istikhara. So why I'm saying like that? Because the project that you are giving here, um, it is heavy project, I believe. Um, so I am developing software for long, and I can say that that can take from 4 to 6 months, full time working. Okay, so that is huge. That is huge. That is not simple. And even if you do it, I mean, we are able to do a normal website. We are able to do an administration part, or even create users and so on. But what about the Down syndrome part? What is new that you're going to put there? What is the knowledge that you're going to take and put it into programming to be able to say that, oh, I really have done something for the Down syndrome? Because I'm afraid even from the description so far I've read, I didn't go through all the use cases yet. Just only a few pages, just trying to understand and come up with questions. So from what I have seen, you did not yet describe what are you going to add for a person who have Down syndrome. So I have seen that what you provided so far can work with any students, not only with Down syndrome. So I wanted to understand from you, what are you going to add that is really specific or will really be touching and adding benefit to the Down syndrome? Because I believe that is the critical judging point that will, maybe we need to focus more on it, because that will make your project different from other projects. So I think your teachers have seen normal website projects or web projects that have administration panel, creating accounts, maybe roles, teachers, parents, and then students. But what is the unique thing? That's why I say, so even with the normal, account and activity management, you have a lot of people interacting with the system, and everybody have his own role. So that is also that is not easy, to be frank. I mean, and the problem is it will not be considered as an something uh, marvelous, or you will not be considered a hero just to do it, because I believe you have seen things like that. And maybe let me understand, your final project typically is for one person or for a group of students?
One person.
Oh, okay. So okay. So when is the deadline, please?
Mm, I have to submit in February. Submit in February. Around that.
February, okay. November, December, January, February. Okay, okay. So I wouldn't say that it will be pleasant, but maybe it is doable. Maybe with some help, maybe it is doable. So when I said 4 to 6 months, this is 4 to 6 months with mentoring. It means that somebody have to guide you. If you got lost in the middle without mentoring, that will not work. So we have to pay some attention to that. But again, did you come up with an idea about what you want to do? About, I mean, what kind of knowledge or what kind of systems that will really work with Down syndrome people?
I'm not so sure about that, but in
Hmm.
my in my head, I want to do something uh that can help the parents know what kind of progress that the child made in their education and what can they do to help. That is why I'm doing the system. So they know what can they do to help with the child development, education development. So
Yeah,
that
this is a generic words that is very hard translated to programming. So I mean, from what you are doing, the first thing that come to my mind, to make things easier, you get an API and you link your project to ChatGPT. Okay, but that will make the project enter a whole. Um, it will take more time, actually. Okay, because okay, now may I know, let us try to focus. I mean, you are not able to build what you are saying at the moment. This is too generic. Okay, you only can choose 1 or 2 points and focus on making them work, and then it opens the work for other people to take over your project and complete on it. But what you're saying, it's hard to achieve uh, from programming point of view. It's too generic, and it take a team of programming people to do it. So when we are talking about programming, you have to be specific, and we do not want to put a wide expectation. We need to focus. Okay, now may I understand from you, what is the most difficult issue that your sister face?
Mm, her attention span.
Attention span. Okay, but that will be very hard to address. Maybe let me. Okay, what else? Let me just let us jot that down and think about it. Okay, what else?
Mm.
She is able to speak English?
Yeah, she is well, but
Slow?
it not slow. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard for her to express herself. It's hard for us to understand sometimes when she talk.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is a good. Okay, let me try to write down, please, this kind of notes, so that I start thinking about the directions that we need to take. Okay. Okay. What else, please?
Mm.
So how is her? I believe she is. So is it the your school system categorized here as OKU, right?
Yeah,
So she go to a Haas school.
yeah. She went to two schools right now. One is a specialized downstream school, and one is what's it called? Pendidikan has special needs
Yes, I know that.
education. Pendidikan has in a normal high school.
Okay, that's good. And she's able to read and
Yeah, she's
write.
able to read. She's able
Read
to
and
write
write.
also.
Okay, what is okay? You choose English, so okay, we have to focus on English. Mm, okay. What is the most difficult thing for her in English? Is it constructing sentences or remembering new keywords, or grammar, for example? And how is her score in the in English tests?
I'm not so sure about that.
You have to investigate. You have to dig until we find something. Okay, like I told you, if you present technical you want to become a hero in front of your professors with just some technical coding, that will not happen. That will never happen, because they are in the field and they are seeing uh, a lot of students, bringing them a lot of coding, uh, great coding styles. Okay, so we are not able to do that. That you want, what you want to focus, they are a technical people, and they have a technical people, unless they are specialized in medical, then they have low knowledge about medical. So you want to impress them on the medical side, not on the technological side. So you want to use the technology on the medical side and in really helping your sister. And you have to take them away from the technical side towards the medical side. So only then you have your sister, and she is a knowledge to you. They don't have access to that. So most probably, maybe I would say maybe 20 to 30% chance that any of your teachers know about OKU or even Down syndrome. That is specific, and some more you already detailed that into English. You make that specific. So most probably they have very little knowledge. So you want to move all the discussion toward the Down syndrome part and what you going to provide to the people on the Down syndrome. We are not going to provide a fancy UI, or no, because that, even if you do it, you will never. I mean, you have to provide acceptable UI, but fancy, they will. I mean, to be able to make a very fancy UI that makes them say wow, it means that you need to bring in a UI, senior UI designer, to make them say wow, that's great. So not at your level that able to produce that UI. So again, we have to shift the direction into focusing more on really solving something on the Down syndrome, or else you will be not in a good situation. That is my opinion. So again, this is a discussion, and then we have to put, after the discussion, we have to come up with steps that you have to start to follow. Okay, and so you have to go and ask your sister questions. You have to see her exam marks on English, and you start to need to build a relationship, because your success depends on your sister now. The more information, the more deep information you are able to get out from her, you will be able to be successful in your project. So we need one or two things to solve for her. We are not able to build a complete system to be able to solve all her problems in English. That is almost impossible, and that will take too much time. You need to put your hand and leg first. So we will start with one or two things. If we have time, we can add more and more and more. But we need to focus on one or two things that is very critical to her, that can make an add-on to her, and then we need to focus. And we think that it is doable in programming, and then we can do it. So far, what did you catch out from me?
I
Did you
have
get
to.
lost?
No, no. I have to investigate more about this topic, and
Not on the programming. You
uh,
understand? Yeah.
yeah, and also, yeah, I understand.
Okay. Okay. Good. So and you should be able to write down that, and also once I mean, you don't keep that knowledge to yourself, because you also have to share it with me, so that I can think with you which thing that it is actually programmatically doable, so we can focus on that. Okay. um okay, let me try to also understand, um because at the moment, um if I, from what I read, the way that you describe the system, it is just that um, you are digitizing the way that both the teachers and the parents and the students pass their homework and assignment to each other. So you bring the parents and the teachers just on one table, okay, and that is common in digitizing. And so typically companies who depend on papers a lot, and they don't have a system so they also make similar systems. So that is not a fancy thing. Also, it's okay, it can be done, and we don't have to focus on that, because that is also a lot of things to be done there. It is generally described, yes, but you put it on paper, it's very hard. Now I want to understand from you, um, you want to provide, from your side, you want to provide assignments, you want to create assignments. Um, the system will create assignments on English for your sister, and then it will automatically mark these assignments, or you are just depending on that the student uploads the assignment, and then the teacher mark it and put some remarks, and then the parent see it and the student see it. Is that which direction you're talking about here?
The
I
students upload the assignment, and the teacher remarks it and sees the assignment, how the students are doing, and give out the necessary, give out what the parents should do to improve the development for the children.
Okay, and that is not happening in at the moment. So they don't write
No,
comments on the papers.
yes, they do. It depends. Sometimes the kids does not show what what is, sometimes the kids will show
ceremonies.
how well they do in their assignments. So the parents don't know what to do, what to do to help them improve their writing skills and the speaking. So it
Mhm.
in a way I want to do something because right now the parents and the teachers communicate through WhatsApp. I want them to communicate through one system so that when the children have completed the assignments, the parents can actually live monitoring how well they do it. Where the students upload the assignment in the system, then the teacher remarks it and it sends out their marks and the teacher remarks. So the parents can also see the children development in the sense.
Okay, that is a good point. Yeah, okay, I understand. So, okay, that is based on real situation, right?
Yeah.
So you are sure that this is really happening at the moment with your sister?
Uh
I'm,
I'm sure.
I don't want your assumptions. I want a fixed knowledge so that you don't find a professor that is hitting your assumption and killing it. So I want to
Yeah,
you to make
yes,
sure. Yeah. Mhm.
yes, I'm sure of it because I've seen I've seen my mom communicate with the teachers through WhatsApps
That
and
is
the
clear.
teachers.
Most of the schools communicate with the
Yeah,
teachers on WhatsApp. Yes. Okay.
through WhatsApp, yes, that's clear. And they send out the development of the kids, I think
Mm.
throughout the year. Yeah, throughout the year.
Okay.
In
Typically, in what I have seen from the schools, also from my students, we go and collect. So they sometimes leave with um, they leave the assignment, especially at the time of COVID, when we see that they leave the assignments or even the even that sometimes the tests with the bodyguard, and then you have to go and see which year your student your son is, and then you collect it out, and then you send it back when it is signed. So okay, what you're doing is somehow solving that. Okay, okay, and okay, and who is the admin side? You talk about the admin people from is it the admin people from the school?
Okay, the admin side, I consider two roles. The admin can be a teacher also.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Are you expected to revise the SRS that you provided or no?
Yes, I'm looking to revise it. I
Okay,
yeah.
so but don't submit please before you let me have a look. Okay.
Okay,
I
sure.
don't want you to shoot yourself on the feet by telling something that you cannot achieve. That is the main reason. Now, let me try to see. You mentioned also on, I can't remember which page, but you mentioned something that you need to do backup for the system, and if you didn't do, then this might interrupt the system. And you also mentioned um, that if you didn't use Java or even React, or that assumption will make the system will not work. This kind of thing that actually might make the professor shoot you. Don't don't put this is. I mean, what? Why? For what reason do you put that?
Again, I can't.
Okay, okay. Then let me open the document here, and then I share it with you. No, you off your sharing, please. Sorry, we yeah. So that is your okay. This is the assumption that I'm talking about. So, okay, this is an assumption that you put here. So, okay, typically, do you plan to put your website on a web server and put it on a
Mm,
domain or no?
no, yeah.
No,
I'm
no planning
just
for yet that. So you
not.
would just show it
No, no.
on your computer.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, that is excellent. And so forget about stable here. What about this? Why you need to? I mean, why this?
So I think I okay. I think I didn't because
No problem.
uh
So if you revise, then mark this as a thing that this can be used to shoot you. So please, this is dangerous. Okay. Or at least if you are you put the languages that or the frameworks that you're using. Framework, none of those is yeah, maybe React or yeah, but React or Node, but you're not using them. Are you going to use them?
no, I'm not
So
using.
so don't put something that you're not going to use. That's one thing is um, that is okay, and but I would say that this is a this is a totally another feature that you need to add. The learning system will be able to handle data storage and backups. Data storage, okay, but there is no what backups? That is a totally whole story. So it means that you need to put some pages on your administration website that takes care of backup, and that is a pain, another pain that you are adding to yourself. So just be aware that any words that you add, you are going to be responsible for it. So you will be you might be asked. It might go well, or you might get asked from a professor. I don't know when they when they discuss the project with you. How many of those? Three or four?
Mm, two.
Two. Okay. So if one of them is really alert and pay attention to details, that 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 is not that to me that is not correct. Okay, you're either going to be asked about it, or they will shoot you. Where is the backup? You said you want to do some backup. Where is the backup? And that is not easy to be done. To be frank, okay, unless you're talking about simple copying or replicating the database, but even that also that is not easy. Okay, that is not easy because if you want to replicate or copy, even make another copy on a simple way, just to copy the database, so you need to make sure maybe that nobody is accessing the database and nobody is doing anything to it, and then only then you are able to do the backup for it. So that is, to me, that is a pain. Remove that. And to me, the whole thing, this whole thing is it's pain. um, you can only say the e-learning system will be storing the data in a database. That's it. That's it. Don't mention any data storage protection or backups or no. That is totally pain, and that is far away from your target. Don't offer more free features. You are not. You have a limited time, and then you need to focus on the most important thing that makes to convince them that you really have put an effort. Okay, because again, they are able to tell when you talk about Down syndrome, and when you talk um, with knowledge about Down syndrome, they will know that it is very hard to really get that knowledge or copy the code that do this specific solve these specific problems that you have detailed knowledge on um, easily from others, because that's not common. So, but if you talk about the backups and data storage, oh, they have a very strong knowledge and they will be able to beat you and make you keep quiet and not able to handle their questions. So please focus on that. Okay. May I
All right.
understand? Did you understand anything from what I said?
Yeah, I have to revise a few things back
Okay.
in my SRS.
Okay. So uh, show me your homework, and then if we have more time, then I will discuss with you which part you should start programming first. Okay.
Okay, sure.
So I have no idea about your I was focusing more on your your project. So uh, give me an idea. What did you do, and what was the class actually intention? What is it was built for? What?
Okay, so it was built to it was built to uh, um, it, it was built to track the number of students attending to the dance and tracks the total amount of ticket sales. Ticket sales, yeah.
Okay, that is not bad. Okay. And then which part of the code that you completed and what was given to you? Show me the part that was given to you and mark to me the parts that you did yourself.
Okay, the part that was given is this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the I and then that's it.
So where is your constructor so far?
My constructor, my constructor is here.
Okay. And okay, that's good. Okay, how many constructors you have?
Uh, two to be exact.
Okay. So okay, which function you built?
Function I built using the switch statement.
Mhm. So what is the purpose of that buy tickets function?
So buy tickets function is to indicate what type of ticket was bought from the students and what what type of ticket was bought from the students.
Mhm. And what are we going to return back from this?
We will return the attendance and the ticket sales.
Okay. So ticket sales. Can you please explain to me this, please? I don't really understand why you need to add the ticket sales to silver price.
Okay,
In,
the
in
reason that I have to add the ticket sales to the silver price is because the what's it called? The price for each ticket, each pass is different.
mhm. Okay.
So that's why uh I have to know which how many sales which using the silver price.
Okay. That is not bad. Okay. But let me understand, please. You add, so how do you know that it is only a single, uh, so if he said, I want to buy a gold pass, and then he tell you two tickets, so what are you going to do? How are you going to consider that here? Let me see the description of the function. Okay, so precondition, the code is 1 to 4, inclusive, updates ticket sales by tickets by 5 parameters, attendance variables also update. Okay, that's okay. Did you call these methods from a main function or tester function to see
Just
if
the
it really
function.
works?
I did call I didn't call the function because
Then,
when I tried
uh-huh.
because when I tried to do that, it has a few problems and I can't really figure out how to solve that.
Okay, can you share with me what was the problems, please?
I didn't think I saved that. I saved that function.
Okay, and okay, but next time please save them because can you give it a try, please, now? Just go and create a dance class and um, You call this is just two lines. You need to create a dance class, a dance object, and then say buy tickets, and then share with me what is the issue. I need to see what could be the possible issues here. That's one thing.
Uh, do you want to the user to um the user to enter, right? How many tickets they bought?
Yes, they should call. But Daniel, why are you confused? Why are you confused with the tester? Tester typically, so when you create a car class, you created it in a separate uh, class or file than the car tester. Why, when you want to do the same with dance, you put your main inside the dance class? You did not do that with the car. So you have a car class and you have a car tester. So when you have a dance class, you have a dance tester, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Was it a confusion or
No, it's just not confident enough to do something. No, that's my problem. Sorry.
it's okay? Okay. Can you just print anything and try to, oh, not print anything, no. Create a dance class. And if you cannot remember, just go to the car tester. See how we created a car here. Okay.
Yeah,
And copy that first line and put it inside the dance tester and modify it to work for the dance class. It is okay, it is acceptable that you start copying at the start until your brain um, are able to let you know what you need to do. But you need to start with something. Okay, dance. Okay, So this is your constructor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you speak up with me? What are you trying to do?
Oh, sorry. Again,
Can you tell me what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to put the value inside the dance.
Okay, that is based on what?
Based on the attendance and ticket sales.
Okay, that's good. But again, you didn't answer my question. That is based on what? Means that if you look at the car tester, you will find that the input that we give to the car, we give three inputs here, 1, 2, 3. That was based on the constructor in the car class. Open the car constructor and have a look how many parameters the car constructor have. Where is the car constructor here?
This one.
Okay, so you have three inputs here. This is based on that three inputs, you decided to give three uh, parameters to your inside your car tester. Now, what about your dance? How many parameters your constructor have inside the dance class?
And then have
Zero, nothing.
0. Okay.
Okay, so this means that your dance tester should also have nothing, or else you will have an error. Is that logic in your opinion?
No, it's not logic.
Okay, it's okay. It's actually correct. So in this case, the constructor does not have anything. You are able to build another constructor that have two parameters. Okay, but just try to run, see if there is no errors. Then we're going to call that student with other methods inside the done. Okay. Any errors? Where is the console so far? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
No.
Okay, no errors. Now, how many methods you created inside dance?
Two. Two
Okay.
methods.
So okay, I want you to call all the three methods. Buy tickets, and you need to get the attendance and the ticket sales. So that is the first one that you need to do is this one. You need to call buy tickets and pass it a number. Sorry again, what are you doing?
Sorry.
This is a constructor. So you cannot do that inside. You have to do it in the dance tester. Okay. If you cannot remember how we call methods inside using an object, look at the car tester, please. So maybe you can look here. This is the object car one. What did we call? What did we call here?
Calculate MPG mouse for empty.
Okay. So of course, this methods is inside our car class, but our dance have different methods. So we need to call inside the dance tester the method that is inside dance in the same way that it was done here.
Need to call out, right? It is.
Yes, you are correct. Yes. So we said that this buy ticket increase two things: the attendance and the ticket sales. I want to see when I call the buy tickets, what is the effect on the ticket sales and the attendance? How can I do that?
Again.
How okay. The way you constructed the buy tickets method inside here, it will increase two variables. Can you
Okay.
see?
All right.
Can you open this? Do you see the two variables that you have here? Ticket sales is increased. What else? Go down, please.
Mm,
Go down. And the attendance also
and
increased. So I want to confirm that your buy ticket is actually doing its job correct. So I want to confirm, I want to see with my eyes what is after you call this method. I need to see what is the ticket sales and what is the attendance. How you do that? How you going to show me on the main on the tester? You are correct. You can run, please. Okay. If you're writing, typically anything you put new, please run to make sure that there is nothing wrong. Is that correct? Is the price of the gold pass 100?
Yeah. 100.
Okay, so it means that your function is correct. Okay, what else? So can you check the attendance, please? So the attendance increased. What was the initial value for the ticket sales and the attendance before we call the buy tickets?
0.
Where did we put the zero inside?
Oh,
Inside the constructor?
yeah.
Okay, correct. So, okay, you can off your sharing and then, okay, let me see here. Sorry, give me a second. Do you still remember what we discussed on the previous class, on the last class?
Yeah. Discussing about the if, else if, and the if else statement.
Okay.
We
Did we discuss why this will not work?
yeah, because we didn't put the option inside the if else statement.
Can you clarify that? I don't really understand.
We didn't program the code to,
This one.
yeah, didn't program the
Okay.
code. So we put the integer place equals to 6, but inside the if else statement, there's no place that has the 6th value inside the statement. So that's why it has no output.
Okay. Are you able to quickly create a method that have this? Did we write that code last class?
Yeah, we write that code in last class.
Okay. Can you put that code? Can you copy that code that you already write in a method? Public static method, not inside the class, just outside main. So today class, I believe it's 11 or 12.
12.
Okay, so create a new void main and copy the code that you already created. but put that code not inside the main directly. Create a method, so you can say public static, and possibly we say can void, and we can say maybe print place, like that. And this print place method actually take integer place and then put that code inside it. Did I make myself clear, or is it difficult?
Yeah, so
Would you like to share your code with me?
okay.
Okay, but where is your void main, please? You have to go and copy it from a dance tester, for example. So you have to copy your void main. Okay, close the curly braces. Yes. Okay. Can you call print place, please? This is a method
Yeah.
that you created here. Call it, please. Print place.
Um, mm,
You know how to call that? Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Pass it. Pass it any. Pass it 6, for example, and run, please. Nothing comes out, right?
yeah.
Okay. May I ask you to make a copy from that function that you created here, which is ending here? Yes. And no, that is not the end. Yes, here, good. Yes, copy it and put it also down. But I want you to change the name. So not here, not here. Be careful. Be careful from where you have to, yes, exactly, correct. Excellent. Okay, I want you to change that name to say get place. Okay, and I want you to change that void to make it string. String capital. Excellent. That is excellent. Okay, I want you to actually not print that gold medal, just replace the print with return. Not here. Yes, yes, correct. Yes, perfect. Yes. Replace. No. I mean, don't remove the gold medal. You have to keep the gold medal as it is because it have to go back. Gold medal. But replace. Yes. Only this portion. Excellent. Just remove the other bracket and then you are okay. Can you do the same with the others? Just remove the print. Okay, excellent. Can you try to run, please? But you have to call the function get place. You're only calling print place. Okay, try to run. Okay, where is the issue? Which line? Line number 12?
23.
Oh, mhm. You say expected.
Return statement.
So where is again? Where is the
Yeah,
error? I can't see the error.
here.
Yeah, but where did you read that? Because from what I see, I can't see that the error is pointing to.
It
Oh,
responds on the curly braces.
add return statement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, just don't add anything, please. We need to understand what is the issue here first. Can you please mm, come here and add slash slash. Yep. And then come after the else and open curly braces after the else. So this is the else. Put here curly braces. Here. Here. No. You removed one. Yeah. Put one after. Okay. Can you run, please? Okay. The code runs. Am I right?
Yeah.
What is the difference? Why does it run? Why it doesn't run in the first place? And when I change this if, it runs. Any idea?
Because when you use a split string inside here, it needs a return statement.
Okay. And I was putting a return statement everywhere. Here.
And this put at the end of the what do you call this?
Method or function.
Yeah, as your function.
Okay. So okay. Now the reason you touched almost the correct answer, but it's not 100% accurate. So I would say the difference between the else here and the else if is that the computer is dumb. He's a dumb machine. He does not understand the logic inside your code. He does not understand what do you really mean by gold medal or silver medal or bronze medal. He doesn't understand. He is seeing that all your return statements is inside if conditions. So in his eyes, there is a possibility that you maybe pass here 6, and that 6 will cause none of them to get executed. So in his eyes, it means that there is a possibility that there will be a no return statement. And if there is a no return statement, that is causing confusion to him because you already said that this method or function should return a string. But he can see that there is a possibility that it doesn't return anything. But if you put the else like that, it means that if these two conditions never get executed, we are guaranteed that the third one will immediately return bronze medal. Did you understand anything? You confused?
Yeah, a little bit confusing. On the string statement.
Okay. Can you go up? What are you passing here? 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I pass 6, can you put 6 here? In your condition, do you have anything that handles 6?
No.
Okay. So do you think anything will be printed out?
Oh, wait. Yes, the bronze medal.
Why?
Because I didn't put a condition at the end.
Okay. And
Means
that is the most concerning thing to the computer. He's dumb. Okay. He think if you put if, okay, just first run first. So, okay, nothing is printed out. Can I know why?
it is put up because we didn't put
Print statement. So,
yeah.
okay, can you
No.
put this in a print statement? The one up here? No, don't put here. Go up. Put this itself in a print statement. Okay, so we see something, right?
Yeah.
So if you put the if statement again in the last else, then the code will have an error, right?
Yeah.
Because if you pass here 6, suppose nothing is going to get returned. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay, so just let me just confirm to you, if you ever put if statements that is part of the return and you did not put else as a last part of your if statement, you got an error because this is in a method. If you copy the exact code, like here, if you copy the exact code and put it in the main, there'll be no issue. Because again, this only make an issue if there is a return statement inside. Did you understand anything or still confusing?
Yeah, I understand.
60%, 70%?
60%.
Okay, that's good honesty. Okay, let me continue, please. Okay, so there is 3 types of if statements here. So this if statement, which is if, else if, and then else, we guarantee that one of these statements will get executed. So we say that you should use that if statement if we have exactly one pass, if we only want one of these 3 to be executed. Am I clear in what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we should use if, else if we have 2 possibilities. If our condition is okay, one of the condition is okay, we will get one of these statements executed. If none of the condition is okay, we will get 0 statement executed. So with this kind of statement, you have a possibility that none of them will get executed. So we call it 0 or 1 pass. So maybe we will have 1 get executed, one of them only, or nothing. Why? Because we put else if here. We put if on every one of them. Did you understand?
Yeah, I
Same
understand.
when we put place equal 6. So you got nothing executed if here you are testing it for 1, here you're testing it for 2, here you're testing it for 3. So if you put 6, none of them will get executed. Is that clear so far?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, what about this? Can you understand anything about this statement? When should we use it?
I couldn't see the.
Okay, let me see if I can reduce. What about that?
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So this if statement is where you want to have where there's no there's many answers then there's many answer to that one question.
Okay, yes, you are correct. So we can end up with 0 answers, or and maybe 1 answer, maybe many answers. So it means that maybe we'll get 1 statement executed, or maybe we will get nothing executed. So it depends on the if, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe you got them, all of them got printed out. It also depends on the condition. Is that clear, or a bit confusing, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Can you check please here? If we are testing if the user is lower class, middle class, or upper class based on his income, is it correct that we use if, else here?
Space. Yes, correct.
Why?
Because we
Why we cannot use uh, maybe this nested?
um isn't 2 and 3 is the same? That's the
2 and 3, it is not the same. Look at here. Look at this. So this use if and else. This use if. This use if, else, if, which is looks like that. So he marked this as number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. So we go back to the slide and see here.
we don't use number 3 because um we only want one path, not we only want one path. That means because the user wants lower, middle, upper class based on the income.
So any one of us must fall in one of those. Am I right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
there is no other fourth option. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
So if we fall on the first, maybe we are high income. Maybe if we fall on the second, if it means that we are middle income. Other than that, maybe we are just all of us lower income. Am I correct? So this guarantees that one of those is chosen. Am I right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Now, if you have a GPA, if, okay, the dean list have GPAs that is bigger than 3.8 or honor roll that is between 3.5 and 3.8. So you got only these two conditions to satisfy. Okay, may I know that could it be some of the students does not fall into this dean list?
Yes.
So is it correct that we use if else if, the third option here?
Yes, it's correct.
And how this can guarantee that some of the students does not really fall here?
Because we set the condition, we set the two condition between 3.8 and the honor roll 3.5 to 3.8. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then why here we use many ifs, which is the first option? Number is
Because
divisible by 2, 3, and 5.
uh, because there's a lot of numbers that can be divided by 2, 3, and 5. Because there's a lot of answers to that
Okay,
decision.
okay. So this is the only way to get this kind of to answer this kind of question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about computing the grade? Why we use if, else if, else if, else if, and then else? If we are computing the grade, the possible grade based on the percentage.
Because there's only one answers to each question, to each if. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then if there's two, I mean, at the end, we must have one answer, right? So
Yeah.
he's either A or B or C or D or finally F, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know when a student is prime? No, sorry, I apologize. When a number is prime, when a number is considered a prime number.
When it can only be divided by one or its own number.
Okay. Do you see that? I would say that it is not so bad, but I mean, it is acceptable that you put equality check like that. You check the output of a function to check if it returns true or false. But they say it's bad because you are able to write it like that and it's going to be accepted. So the if condition need only true or false. So if the function return true, so we will put true here like that, and then if you have curly braces like that, so this statement here is going to get executed. So if it is false, and then this we have else if here, so the statement here going to get executed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
So do you write normally? Do you call function in this way or this way?
if I'm using an if statement, calling a function, I to know if it's true or false. I'll I'll use it. I use the no, I use the first one.
Use the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they consider that this is not a good practice, although it is not wrong. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So if you are checking that this, if you're checking that this is actually equal false to execute something here, you can use the not. So this, they consider use the not here like that. It's a good practice. So both of them is equal. It means both of them do the same exact outcome. But they say that this is like too long for seniors. So later, when you keep writing code, you should improve your computer programming skills and move from that way to that way. Okay? Are you able to write a function um, that actually able to write to check if a number is prime or not?
Can you repeat the question? I can't.
Are you able to write a function that check if a number is prime or not?
Mm. Using which one? The first.
You have to create a method that checks that.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I have to create a function.
Create the outer part of the function first.
Should I write the both methods or just one?
It is only one method actually. Is prime is only one method. I think you're confused, are you?
Mm, yeah, I confused a little bit.
Okay. Can you share with me what did you do so far?
Like that, right?
What you say?
Is it like this?
Um, no, if you write a method, so inside is prime, actually there is no point to write is prime like that. This is prime. You are calling the function name. And this supposed to happen from the main. This supposed to be inside the main, not you are calling the
Okay.
function. You cannot call the function from inside it. Do you understand me so far?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay. Now, if it is prime like that, so let me assume that we are going to pass this prime 7 only 7. Okay. How can you check if this 7 is prime or not? There is two conditions that we need to check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
Um,
Is
mm,
divisible by 1 and is divisible by itself.
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So are you able to confirm to me that here you can use if statement or whatever?
How will we use it?
Okay. So your voice is not very clear, but okay. If we want to confirm that, okay, if this is prime or not. So uh, a prime number is a prime number if it is divisible by 1 and itself, right?
Yeah.
So when you divide 7 by 1, what is the result?
One, eight, 7.
7. And here,
1. Um,
so what you're doing here is you are checking. So if I pass 7 here, you are asking me if 7 is equal 7. Definitely it is. And here you are checking if 7 is equal 1. So is that same like this?
uh, no, it's not.
Okay. So I would say um, work out your if condition. Your if condition is not it doesn't make too much sense here. Okay, so you
Yeah.
should search something like that. Again, I'm not asking you to do that for every number, only for 7, because if I ask you to do it for a generic number, any number, that will be slightly longer code. But anyhow, I will leave that part for you as a homework. But please listen to me. Your homework, not only that, your homework is to sit with your sister and answer the questions that we talked about so that we can discuss that. And if you are able to provide me an answers, a written answers um, before the next class, that will be actually excellent. Okay. I'm not talking about this code. I'm talking about the code. We will discuss it during the class. No problem. I'm talking about the answer from your sister, or what is the thing that you really need to focus on. Do you remember our discussion
Yeah, I remember.
about your project? Okay, that's good. So if I can have a written answers from you before our next class, at least by 6 or 7 hours before our class, then it will be great. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay, see you next class.
Let's see.
Bye bye.